Bonjour, everyone. Happy evening. My headache is 50 times worse than it was this afternoon, guys. Thanks to the garbage that I had to go through again. I love this place so much, yeah. Can someone give me a few €100,000 or something? I just want to buy a few houses and fuck off. That would be nice. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Look at the little goblin. Look at the hobbit. What does he want, the little hobbit, huh? What does he want? Tell me, Zelensky. How much cocaine do you want?
From Moscow, they talked about the creation of some working groups.
Yes.
That would be set. Can you tell us about what those working groups
Sure.
would entail, and also, if you wouldn't mind, what is the message that you will give to Putin when you speak to him after your meeting?
So the working group is going to be composed of Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, General Raisin Kane, Marco Rubio, and a few other people that we're going to be putting onto it. I think Pete Hegseth should be in that working group. He knows the territory very well. He's been fantastic at what he's doing. And they may add one or two people. And likewise, Ukraine's going to have some very good people that were at lunch today that enjoyed the lunch today a lot, more than they thought, right? But
How many phone books is he standing on?
do you want to say who may be on your working group?
Yeah, we now, as I said, that we work with Steve and Jared. We worked our Rustem Umerov and also Deputy Minister Gislitz and also General Gnatov, and they will continue work in this group. And of course, if we will go further, and I hope that really.
Is it just me or does his English completely suck ass?
We will have decisions in January, as I said, about all these documents.
Can he at least learn English normally if he wants all the money from everyone? What a fucking goblin, dude.
6 documents, and of course, we will continue work on this, so they know what to do. Yes.
And that working group, by the way, importantly, will also then be working with Russia. Okay? Because to work with ourselves doesn't really solve much of a problem. So they'll be working with Russia.
Okay, cool. Very cool. A working group. Wow. Should we like it? No.
In the readout from,
The garbage.
from Moscow.
He's dead. Oh, he's dead. Sorry. Oh, Germans. What is about Germans? Oh no. What is this? Is this nuts for E? Okay, very funny. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Switch 2 controller. Does this thing okay for anything? It's lacking the middle button. I'm just seeing. Right, like it does it have like an equivalent of the stupid Xbox button? I don't know. I need to get a new controller at some point. Anyway, guys, how's it going? I'm dying. Tooth so bad. Ow, tooth bad. Ow. Am I? Wait a second. Something broken? Apparently not. My tooth and my headache is so bad right now, guys. Is it because I criticized Goblin Zelensky, man? Zelensky height 170. No. No. 170? Come on. He's not more than 150 though. Yeah, fuck off. Eat shit, dude. Seriously. He's never 170, dude. He's 155 or something. Absolute garbage, man. Olna Zelenska. But everyone else who stands next to him. God, what a weirdo. I hate him so much. Sorry. I love how people go like, oh my god, I love him because he's so brave. He's always walking around with fucking. Did he stop walking around with olive fatigues now because he doesn't want to cosplay anymore as a soldier? Like, fuck that guy. Like, seriously, cocaine goblin. Sorry. Anyway, I hope I get put into jail now or executed by the Ukrainian Secret Service because I insulted their Goblin King. Fuck. I'm so sick of that guy. He's literally a comedian that got installed to run the country. The most corrupt country on the planet, probably. Next to Somalia. And he looks a little bit grumpy. Could it be that the cocaine shipments are less now because Trump's military is fucking him up, huh? I don't know how to get my cocaine now because Venezuela doesn't ship them anymore to the US. When I go to the US, then you cannot get me cocaine now. That guy should do a drug test every time before it turns up on TV, dude. Like every single time, but when he did an interview. Ridiculous. But yeah, it's fine, guys. We have to support Ukraine. Slava Ukraina. Give them all the money. Oh, by the way, the Ukrainians that are in my street, the refugees in quotation marks, they're all gone home over Christmas, I think. I haven't seen a single one of them or heard a single one of them the last fucking 2 weeks. Then they come back again and they get our fucking money again for free. Everything for free. Because there's such a bad war that we have to go on vacation at Christmas because it's so safe in our war country, right? That's such a garbage. Anyway, don't think about it too much, guys. Don't think about it. Trust the government and the guy behind the curtain. Don't get too upsetty, guys. It's just you just can't pay for anything anymore. The health insurance premium goes up and they won't pay for anything anymore. But we have to get Ukrainians here that get their teeth made with our fucking insurance because in the Ukraine they have to pay extra for it. So I'm so sick of that shit. That fucking whole and the government and the media, everyone thinks we're idiots. By the way, it is. So sketch history or whatever is on ZDF Neo, right? They showed it today the whole time. And they put so much money into that garbage, so much production. Who watches that actually? I was just baffled this afternoon when I saw one episode where they were making like a sketch about the US troops in Kabul or something had two Hummers. They literally were driving around with the two fucking Hummers that they probably rented somewhere or got from the military as a land thing, right? Had a huge ass set. Had a bunch of what's it called again? You know, the background characters. And a bunch of people in the background that also need to get paid, right? Like, are you kidding me? Like, they pump so much money into that garbage program, and who watches that? Who even watches that stuff? It's like a little comedy show bullshit that runs on one channel, literally. Oh, and Dreisat was for some reason showing Rings of Power now. Because apparently not only ZDF Neo, but also Dreisat can show Rings of Power now, right? Yesterday I stepped to it sometimes, and every single time when I stepped over, I was like, oh god, this is absolute garbage. Like some of the cinematography looked kind of okay for like a second, right? But then you looked at the performances of the actors, and Morphet, or whatever her fucking name is, was standing there in the armor on the boat. And the only thing that she was doing was standing there like and grin. I was like, oh, that actually looks kind of decent, that armor design and stuff. But then as soon as something with the characters happened, I was like, I didn't even listen to what they were saying. I was just looking at the performances basically. It's the same as Star Trek Discovery, dude. It's just bling blang and there's no substance behind it. It's the most tripe bullshit. And then I switched once where they showed the homeless hobbitses. It's so disgusting. They turned the hobbits into literal fucking psychos. Nah, dude. And they can't call them hobbits. That's why they call them harefoots or some shit. Ah, it's so stupid, man. And I saw the Wizard preview also. Yeah, I switched over sometimes when there was a commercial on the other channel. It's like, holy fuck, this is so bad. And I saw like the guy that played the Ranger on Game of Thrones. What's his name again? Benjen? Uncle Ben from Spider-Man? Nah. Yeah, I think it was Benjen Stark, right? Yeah, he apparently plays that Anatar weirdo that was supposed to be it was like a misdirection, because you were like, oh my god, is he the big baddie? But no, it's actually Sauron, the other guy who looks so, oh god. And then I saw like one shot of the fortress of the elves or something in Imlatis or whatever. No, I looked like Imlatis a little bit. It probably wasn't. It's probably in somewhere else. Yeah, I was like, terrible. Like, it just looks so garbage. Why do they always ruin everything? Like, seriously, these assholes, they get these properties. They turn them into their own bullshit. They literally have no idea what they're doing with the source material, right? They think Tolkien Tolkien was a good author, but actually he was kind of racist and a colonialist and blah 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 blah, and blah, 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 and I know better because I have like a study in like gender studies, and my hair's pink, and look at Galadriel, oh, she's girl boss, she kills everyone, oh. Never, she was a strong woman, but she was not a fucking general of the elves. Fucking idiots, like seriously. She was one of the Noldor. But she was not involved in the kinslaying, I think. If I remember right. And of course they have to pervert everything, because you can't have a strong woman that isn't like a girl boss, super feminist nowadays. Like, fuck off, dude. Absolute weirdos. Like, they're never happy until everything that they touch turns into the same fucking garbage shit that that nobody likes anymore. They did that with Star Wars, they did it with Star Trek, they try to do it with Tolkien now. They everything that they touch turns to fucking garbage, and nobody stops them because, oh, we want to be on the right side of history. Oh, we want to be inclusive. Yes, let's make everyone black, and every woman is a super warrior, and fuck off. Absolute idiots. Yeah, that's the culture nowadays. I just don't even want to know if there's gonna be the generations after us, if they grow up with that garbage, with that fucking Rings of Power shit and Star Trek Discovery and whatever the fuck, and they never see the old Star Trek episodes or the old fucking movies or read the books. Ugh. We are so lucky that we saw that stuff still, mostly unadulterated, you know. Everyone is so up their ass now. Their ideology is not even funny anymore. I think that is it his nephew? Is it the nephew, Simon Tolkien or whatever? He's like such a dumbass. He was like, oh yeah, I like money, Amazon. Yeah, you can get some stuff here. He's a great nephew. No, great grandson. I don't know. Well, whatever again. I don't know. But yeah, they claim because the Tolkien was okay with it, because the guy just saw money flags, right? Was like, oh yeah, look guys, we're totally from the maker of the Lord of Rings. So hairdressers, cousin, nephew, grandson comes the Rings of Power. Hey look, Galadriel kills everyone. Wow, I didn't know she could do that. Wow! Who's this Feanor guy, huh? Who is Feanor? Who is Fingolfin? Who is anyone? Oh, wait. Fucking. Who did they absolutely turn into a baby? Oh my god, wasn't it Aragorn's grandfather that they completely turned into garbage? Elendil? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's lost. They ruin everything, put everything into their garbage trash can of ideology, shake it around a little bit and go like, this is for modern audiences. Modern audiences like when they are represented in the media that they watch. So we have to recast everyone. Oh, we have to put Gandalf, of course, into this, even though he's not even in Middle Earth yet. Yeah. Fuck you! Seriously. The only good thing is that they can't really take the physical books, I guess, from me. Oh, not yet. Maybe they're gonna burn them soon, like in Equilibrium. Wait, you have old Lord of Rings? We have to burn that. Anyway. Garbage, dude. You have people that unironically praise those absolute furuncles on history. Like, oh yeah, I actually like the series because it has nice effects and you know it gives us more lore about. They made up some garbage that was never part of the lore for that series. What was it again? Something with Something with the trees, right? I forgot. They made up something that was never a thing in the books. That Tolkien had never written about. I forgot what it was. It was like at the end, I think, of season 1 or some shit, I don't know. Where everyone was like, what the fuck? Why would you do this? Like something absolutely stupid, really. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I don't think it's okay that they do that shit. They should stop with that. It's not okay to take a property that you barely understand and fuck it up. Because you're such a midwit that you think, oh, I'm so smart. Look at me. I take this property now and I turn it to my whim because I'm so cool. And yeah, this Tolkien guy, I mean, he was writing some good stuff, but he wasn't like a heckin' 2025 person, so he couldn't have known that we like more like different stuff now. We have to change this. Yeah. Fuck off. It's actually nauseating if you think about it. Oh, speaking of which, I saw Nausicaa earlier from Studio Ghibli. Wow, every time I caught that movie, I never really saw it fully, and this time I actually saw it, and it's amazing. I actually like it more than Princess Mononoke, I think. Princess Mononoke is so it's too sad and gory. But I like how the bugs have like the same. They move the same as the boars in Princess Mononoke. Also, I was thinking Nausicaa looked a little bit to me as if it was a little bit influenced also by Masters of Time, or the other way around. I don't know. Maître du Temps, that French anime thing from 1982 or something. Because it basically has like a similar thing where the yeah, just with the insects and stuff. And, I was also thinking like the end where Nausicaa gets healed. They literally put that into Matrix. To the third Matrix movie where Neo gets hoisted up by the machines, and you have 3 factions that try to fight for power there, right? Also, humanity, robots, and the Agent Smith faction, right? And Nausicaa, you have the stupid ass Titan that they wanna awaken, and the other guys who wanna use the insects to kill everything. And yeah, remind me a little bit of it. I was wondering if the Wachowskis maybe took that a little bit as inspiration. A lot of media influences each other, right? Like it's always a thing. Like someone sees something, and goes like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," and then they take it too. Yeah, that movie was really good. I never saw it before. There was always something. Either I caught it too late, or I saw like only part of it. I don't know. But it's kind of funny because Princess Mononoke I saw like a million times compared to that one. Yeah, that was a nice movie to watch. Also, like, I don't know if it's just me. I think Studio Ghibli uses too much computer animation nowadays. Like Nausicaa, you could still tell that it was all hand-drawn, which in my opinion looks better most of the time. It's like some, like I'm not saying it's super bad to use computer stuff with animation, but I think older anime they're just more carefully made. I always get like a little bit annoyed when I see something as a computer model in anime. With like a filter put over it or something. So yeah, I don't know. I had a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. Da, 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 da. Yeah, all the stop motion stuff that have to do with the layers that they paint, right? That shit is way easier nowadays than it was back in the day. But you also see often, like, I don't know, the old style drawing somehow looks better to me sometimes. And it's actually baffling how good they were at faking. There's a lot of older movies like I talked about to you the other day, like Escape from LA, from New York. I mean, sorry. LA is the one where Carpenter went to CGI, and it actually looks like shit. Some of the sequences, but really is amazing how people faked like these kind of 3D animation looking sequences sometimes back then. Tron was like the first movie that was actually almost fully animated with computers, except for the actors, of course, and they were wearing those suits, right? And they use like clever lighting and stuff. And I think they did like a shit ton of what's it called? No. What's it called again? Fuck's sake, I'm dying, guys. What's it called again? Rotoscoping, right? Rotoscoping. To rotoscope the effects and stuff. I also think some of the older movies, they have like these cheesy looking, you know exactly that it's drawn, right? Like Highlander, for example, and some other movies. They have like these really funny looking effects sometimes. But I think they have a charm. I don't know. Like, a lot of that shit looks better than that 3D animated slop now. Especially now with AI, I don't think it's even worse. So. I saw like such a terrible commercial in the last few days where they have like a humanoid cat standing around in a it's supposed to be a rental car commercial or something. And it's so bad because you can tell it's like AI slop, absolutely. Like, AI commercials are actually shit. Sometimes. Who was it who recently made one where I was like, this is bad? Oh, McDonald's, I think, right? McDonald's had a commercial out that looked so fucking bad. Like, holy shit. It looked worse than some actual AI slop channels on YouTube, right? Where they make like these fake movie trailers or something. That looks so much worse. Yeah. Anyway. I gotta go, guys. Ja. If I never see Zelensky again, it's gonna be too early. Fucking weirdo. Wasn't there like a thing where Trump said they should have elections? He was like, no, we don't do 2 elections. The guy literally suspended elections and banned like a bunch of media that was critical of him. And everyone's like, oh, this is our democracy country, we need that in the EU and in the NATO and whatever. Actually ridiculous. And the same people want to censor everyone on social media platforms because oh, we cannot have people having their opinions. It's very dangerous. We have to all be on the same line as the news media and the actors and everyone else. You cannot have your own opinion, guys. You have to be a good person, a good mensch, a good human. You cannot be a hateful, ignorant individualist. That has their own thoughts. That is haram. Anyway, did we actually get through Christmas without an attack on a German Christmas market? Wow, amazing! It's almost like that shouldn't be a thing just because of security measures out of the ass, right? Guess I didn't see anything. I wouldn't even doubt it if the media would bury a story like that if something happened again. Anyway, everything is fine, guys. But it's so funny that people were like. I remember back in the day, I was saying that immediately. I was so basically, I don't know, that must have been over 20 years ago. But people were talking about the Chinese firewall, right? The big firewall that they installed. Basically, the internet wasn't like open anymore. And I was like, well, at least there we kind of know it, right? Like here, they try to do it through new law and shit, and ostensibly to protect children and to fight crime and whatever the fuck. The only thing that they actually do is they make us less free and less free over and over. And nobody says anything about it because they always go like, it's to protect you actually. It's security related, guys. It's the same thing as with Windows 11 and all garbage. That fucking PC that you run, if it detects another operating system, it will literally fucking lock your drive and bam. If they want to, they can shut your PC down and you can never go into it anymore. Because BitLocker is on automatically or whatever. It's ridiculous nowadays. But a lot of people when they had to turn on secure boot or whatever for Battlefield 6, they actually lost access to their computers. Because then the thing wouldn't boot anymore. It's so ridiculous. You literally give up the keys to our freedom to the government because we get told to do so. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Hey guys, I think someone has to take half a painkiller, and that's me. I'm dying. My tooth pain is so bad right now. Alright, I have the power to take him away, but I think it costs score, right? Yeah, that turns the speed down, right? But yeah, imagine. pretending like you're doing it for security and to protect people. It's always the same excuse. Why do they take the guns away from people? Oh, because we have to keep you safe, guys. And the only people that have guns are criminals and government. And how well that works we see in a lot of areas in the world. And we've seen in a lot of areas. First they come for your weapons. Completely turn you into cattle, and then they put the boot down. Nobody's there that can fight back. They did a thing in Canada now. I saw like a YouTube video of like a gun tuber or something. And there's someone who basically got a weapon from his grandpa or something. I forgot. I think it was like a World War II weapon or something. That not like full auto or anything, but that thing is basically gonna be illegal, and if he doesn't give it up, he could go to jail or whatever. It's so ridiculous. If he doesn't give it to them to destroy it or to completely wreck it, he goes to jail basically. That is ridiculous. Ah, fuck. I got it call, guys. I'm dying anyway. Headache out of the wazoo. Did I talk myself out of any kind of future now? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just grumpy. I hate that Zelensky guy, I'm sorry. I don't think he's a hero. I think he's an actor. Comedian. I got put into that role to go around, beg for money everywhere, and to keep that fucking war going forever. I like all the people that profit off the war. I don't like anyone in that conflict. I'm sick of looking at that guy. He's always like, no, we cannot have free peace talk because Slava Ukraine. I have to be in office. Cocaine. Cocaine. Was Arnold in Red Heat. I swear that guy. I wonder if he was a single day sober since he's in office. A single day, not a gram of coke. I don't know. I don't know, man. How do you like people like that? I don't know. There's literally people like, same as with Fauci back in the day. What is it with people that like these goblins, man? Like Fauci, people have like shrines of him, like, oh, Fauci, save us, oh, he's so cool, oh, he's so smart. And you're just sitting like, are you, what? You think he's a rock star just because he's in the media always? I don't know, man. Yeah, if the guy is 170, then my name is Shirley, guys. On the other hand, Tom Cruise wears heels, I guess, or wears shoes that make him higher, right? I've seen him in pictures with like his soldiers or whatever. Every time, everyone towered over him. Everyone. Every single time, everyone was bigger than him, was taller than him. You would think that people would have learned, like, first off, okay, let's assume he's a legitimate president, right? Like, let's assume he's not just a comedian turned be a leader or whatever. Did we not learn from history with Napoleon that maybe you shouldn't have people in power that have like this little man complex where they always have to be like, oh, but I'm here, look at me, oh, I'm so cool. I don't know. I've seen people back in the day already with that issue with you. It's like nothing against people's height, right? But there should be that thing where a lot of people, because they are smaller, they think that they have to be like 5 times louder or 5 times more interesting than everyone else, right? And they have like this weird need to always be either in the middle, you know, center of attention. They're often like clowns or whatever in school, for example, right? Or they you know, it's like a psychological thing, really. I think. Like, I don't know. I would say, yeah, didn't we learn anything from Napoleon? Was he actually a strategic genius? I'm not really sure about anything of that stuff. Like, they always say that he was a genius on the battlefield, right? Which might as well be, but he definitely had like this need to be like, hey, I'm didn't he also have like this he had like almost the same thing as the kings back in the day in France, right? Where it was like, oh yeah, I'm like blessed by God or something. That's why I can do this. All that stuff. It's like this weird revelation of him, right? Almost as like also sent by God or whatever. Yeah, there's definitely some case to be made that a lot of that shit is probably down to like complexes or whatever. Where they want to prove that they're as good as everyone else or whatever. But I had friends who were smaller than me. And I'm not really big myself, you know, but like I'm just 182 really, 182 centimeters. You know, most of the kids in the family are way bigger than me now. They're like at least a head or two bigger, sometimes more. And yeah, back in the day I was already not really the tallest, but I never really had like these complexes that some people do when they think, oh, I'm so small or whatever. It's kind of unfair though. Like apparently on the dating apps or something, everyone wants like tall guys, which I personally don't really understand that much. Because you can have like a medium height and be fine, right? But, apparently a lot of women want really tall dudes, which I don't know. Is that some kind of fetish or something? I have no idea. And one of my school friends actually dated like a girl though it was like half Papa's height or something. It's kind of weird. She was like really small compared to other women, I think. Even. Yeah, I guess if it works for them that she can only reach his navel, I guess. But yeah, it's so weird though, like this modern dating bullshit with dating apps or whatever. You only hear about, oh, people want someone who's like I don't know, 7 foot tall, has 7 million in the account and whatever the fuck. Right? I don't know if that's actually a real problem though. For like, I don't think it should be. I think it's more like the bias on like online bullshit where they can. Has to be ridiculous though. Like, it's usually like people that totally would never get someone like that who have these ridiculous expectations of, oh, my guy has to be like 7'3", and he has to has to have this many muscles, and oh, he has to have a house and a big car, and blah 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 blah. Oh, well, what do you bring in? Well, I'm kind of fat. I mean, I'm curvy. They had like there was like this T app, and there was like the equivalent also of for men or whatever, where people were like absolutely gossiping about everyone, and they wanted to share how someone is in relationships and something. It was basically a way of lying also about people like crazy. And the funny part is that the database was not encrypted. Someone got it and they leaked it all. So you saw all the pictures of these people. Which, yes, it's not a great thing, right? Because data, privacy-wise, that sucked ass, right? But the funny thing was that these people that were so interested in how everyone else looks, how everyone else dates, and whatever the fuck, they're all hideous. They're all fucking hideous. Pretty sure that. Yeah, anyway. That's kind of funny in a way, because you know, you kind of don't want to be like, oh yeah, everyone is like that, but if you see shit like that, and it's literally the people where you think, oh, you have no reason to even talk shit about someone else with dating, right? Oh man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he basically fucked himself a little bit there, but that's because the app kind of wanted their I think the driver's license and a picture or something, and yeah, people were running laps around the topic, of course, because it was so typical. And yeah, I would say you shouldn't really give much stock about dating apps if you want to date. Yeah, taking dating advice from me, from the lonely guy that never goes outside. Yeah, I would just say it's like all garbage, right? Like most of the internet shit. It's like the loudest on Twitter, on dating apps everywhere. The loudest on there are usually the same kind of people. They were running around on Tumblr back in the day, being absolute weirdos. They're chasing actors because they go like, oh, what if Adam Driver and what's her name? Ridley, blah blah Ridley. What's her name again? So have surname is Ridley. Daisy Ridley, yeah. What if they were a pair? Blah 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 blah. And then they fucking figure out where the guy lives, who he dates and shit like that, and absolute stalker weirdo. Those people are usually also on those dating apps, I would say. Absolutely weirdos. And you wanna let them dictate how you feel about your height and stuff? I don't think so. Yeah, like I said though, a lot of people get complexes when you see this stuff, or when you make a lot of jokes about them. But it's neither here nor there, you know, like, they all get bullied for something, just for something or the other. Some don't. There's people that have such an easy life because they were always popular, they always fit in. Nobody really had anything bad to say, right? They don't really know how it is when people hound you for like garbage, for, like your hair color or something, or because you might not fit in completely, right? But still, I think that Zelensky guy, that he's the fucking president of the country, one of the most corrupt countries on this planet. It shows you what a fucking clown show this world is. Like. Yeah, with his friends. Did anything happen when they realized that one of his biggest friends was like taking all the money and running away with it and buying villas and shit? No. Okay. Like, I don't care how shit the Russian side is, right? I don't like the Russian side either. I suffer enough from them, from my neighbors, for example. I don't like Putin either. They can all go fuck themselves. I don't want to have that war anymore. We literally can't pay for anything here anymore because it's, all our money goes into Ukraine and gets burned, gets sent back to the Democrats in the US and to the people in the fucking arms industry and to German politicians who go like, oh, we have to protect the Ukraine, we have to I'm so sick of it, dude. It's just a giant Ponzi scheme. And you're not allowed to criticize it or you're a Russian bot. Fuck off. And then you see these idiots with all the flags in their bios on Twitter always. Like, they don't even have space anymore for all the flags and all the bullshit that they need to put in. They need to invent an extra car set. So they can use more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, just ridiculous, man. It's like this meme back in the day, the NPC meme. Oh, I support current thing. It's literally that. It's literally that. Like, people that have no, I bet, and I don't exclude myself here. I bet most people can't even point to Ukraine on a map. They have the flag everywhere. Want to bet? Go on the street, ask a bunch of people. Ask some on Twitter, and you're not allowed to look up a map. You're not allowed to Google a map. Show me where your Ukraine is and your Palestine and your other stuff. Come on, show me. Oh. It's just like this fucking need to be. Ah, yeah, I think it's actually. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, it's all back traceable to this need. To this innate need of everyone to be in the in group. Because if you're not in the in group, you're in the out group. Nobody wants to be in the out group, so people will pretend that they're on board with everything. They're like, oh yeah, I also think this, blah 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 blah. Or they will actually think like that. Instead of having like their own opinions on stuff. They will literally regurgitate everything that they see everywhere. And just in an effort to be part of the good people, part of a good group, right? If I'm still supporting this, you guys won't hate me, right? And it's so funny when you see that it's always this purity test bullshit. Like, then there's an issue where they disagree with or something, and boom, you're automatically. It's kind of like J.K. Rowling, for example, right? She is like a super left one, right? But she disagrees with the trans stuff, right? So now she's Satan for the left, right? Even though she agrees with like 98% of the other stuff, right? The same thing with Ethan Klein and Hassan Piker, actually. Like, Ethan Klein doesn't actually support what Israel does in a lot of cases, right? But they disagreed on something. Forgot on what. Yeah, no, maybe just on the whole global intifada thing or whatever. I don't know. I guess the Piker fans also went after his wife and stuff. You know, like, he is a legitimate target or whatever the fuck. And everyone was like, wait a second, you know. And then that shit with CPS happened, and you know. And it's so funny because these guys would get along well if they if they wouldn't like do this purity test bullshit. They're, oh, what? You don't 100% agree with my stupid and in the case of Hassan is extra funny because that guy has no principle at all, dude. He's zigzagging everywhere. He's turning his he used to be a pickup bro, right? He found his niche as a social streamer. He literally swings his flag however the wind goes. It's so ridiculous. The only thing these people want is admiration and attention. They don't care if they actually agree with their own opinion. And yeah, it's a bit funny, I would say, because like I said, the J.K. Rowling, for example, so many people are so angry about her. And there was this whole thing on Twitch where people went after people who streamed or bought Harry Potter even. Like imagine how crazy there was like a thing that people had to hide. People had to hide their fucking Steam libraries because otherwise people would literally go like, oh my god, you bought this game? You're not an ally anymore, I hate you! And so vile though. Like these torrent people went everywhere. And everywhere, even with streamers that actually were like, oh I don't even want to go into politics or whatever. They were like absolutely vile, disgusting people. Bandwagoning around and bullying everyone about liking a franchise that they disagree with now because of the little nuance that J.K. Rowling was disagreeing with them on. It's so ridiculous. Actually ridiculous how that is why they also lose a lot of people, you know, like if you think you're a lefty and oh everyone is so nice and we're the good guys, and then you literally get hounded because of a 1% disagreement on anything. That doesn't inspire any confidence in the movement in itself. That's why it's so wild nowadays how everything is like completely it's lockstep here in the media and everything. Like I said, they had Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on, and they literally had some old woman sitting there. And she was going on and on about how stupid Americans are, and oh, Trump is like, Trump has been convicted several times, and I was just thinking like, do we really have to have that in a fucking quiz show by some uninformed hippie grandma basically? Who thinks she's better than anyone else and her farts don't stink? Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. People drink their own Kool-Aid so much. It's like the Dunning-Kruger thing, like they will literally believe everything that the lefty media says. They never have any other sources, they never have any other like yeah, Trump isn't like Jesus or whatever. But 90% of the shit that the media said about him was outright lies or omissions. And if we paid attention to that over the last 10 years, and even before that, they caught every Republican president candidate. It's literally every single one they called a Nazi for the elections. They did it with McCain, they did it with Bush, I think. They did it with basically everyone. I think the last one was like, who was it? Mitt Romney, yeah. Who are like absolute rhinos, right? They aren't actually on the side of Trump, right? But the left, literally all they can do is call people Nazis. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. It doesn't convince people of your arguments or whatever, it just makes them resent you. Because the only thing that you have is, oh, Nazi, Nazi, Nazi. You don't like Rings of Power because it's a complete travesty? Oh, you must be Nazi. Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. It could be that the law is absolutely warped, and the cost that they pay for it. If you look how Twitch is struggling and how they don't go after bots and stuff, and then you see that they butter $1 billion into a fucking TV show. That looks like looks worse than anything else. Than like House of the Dragon, which is like a tenth of the cost or something, or less. And you're like, I don't know. By the way, I didn't see more than the first season of that. Maybe I need to watch that. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. My head is killing me. I'm gonna go. I think I need to take a painkiller. Yeah, it's just, dude, I don't understand how everyone laps that fucking media shit up here. And the thing is also here with the AfD, for example, in Germany, right? Like, everyone goes after them. Literally, every party, every media organization goes after them. And they didn't figure out yet that the only party that is not doing exactly the same as the established ones and the ones that are ruling right now is them or some fringe party that you can vote for, right? So why do people vote for the AfD? Is it because they are Nazis? Or is it because they don't want to support the shit that's been going on here for the last fucking 30 years with the great coalitions and stuff? Where nothing gets done, where everything gets fucked up, and nobody takes responsibility for it. Do I think that the AfD would be a great party to lead the country? Probably not. Do I think that keeping to vote for the other parties helps? No. Do I think voting for the AfD helps? No, probably also not. But it's a form of protest, you know? I think a lot of the votes for the AfD here is, for example, just protest. People being sick of everything. And they still didn't understand it, and they still call people, same as in the US, they call like half the country Nazis. Same as Hillary did. A basket of deplorables, right? Oh, yeah. The thing is, if you blur that line always, if you go like, oh, if you're less progressive than our fucking party, then you're automatically a Nazi. You push everyone that is moderate away. You call them a fucking Nazi and a whatever the fuck. That is actually just creating more extremism, I would say. Or making people more desperate for change, you know. I don't think the AfD would be as high as it is now if the other parties would care more about their policies and not going after the evil party, right? Like, if all your arguments is, but the AfD, it's the same in the US. All the argument was with Kamala, oh, but this Trump guy is kind of racist, isn't he? Nobody voted for her though, because of that. Because everyone was like, yeah, shut up, we heard that tape already 50 times. I don't know, guys. Okay, maybe I should stop with the politics now. Whatever. It's just really tempting sometimes if you see that shit and you, like I said, the news, all that I see in the news is this psyop garbage that's supposed to placate us. We never talk about what's actually going on. And They were dangling that carrot of peace already like so many times, and what was that weird word that they created recently? Friedensangst or some shit? No, I don't know. It's some really perverse word that they use for peace. Because nowadays it's in to just keep cheering on that war, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Get pro tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Sorry for all the politics burging. Gonna try not to do it next time. I gotta piss also. I feel like I'm falling over in a second, guys. My headache is so bad. Headache is so bad. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Ah, fuck. Headache. My neck is stiff. Haven't gotten my ice today. Because of course, earlier when I went down, someone was sitting in the kitchen again. So, do I always want to fucking slink around other people? No. So, whatever. And I'm just not gonna do anything anymore, huh? Isn't that a good idea? Everyone else can do what they fucking want, like in the middle of the night. Yeah, sure, on a Sunday evening at 11 PM, you have to sit in the fucking kitchen and read, right? Yeah, you can't go anywhere else with that shit. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. See you probably next week, tomorrow. I'm just sick of everything here. My tooth hurts and everything hurts. Ow! Dude, I literally can't even turn my neck right now. Oh, that's Father Frost again or whatever, right? I can't turn my neck, guys. Ow! Oh, this guy is cool. He does some Japanese printmaking stuff. Makers and Crafting. Good channel. Guys, have a good one. See ya!